All right, Robert Marion. Back of the Night Weasel. How many Night Weasels is this for you?
5-ish.
5-ish.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good record.
It is. You know, it's always so late at night, so it's past my bedtime. So, it's kind of like having a hangover the next day, and you don't remember a lot of what went on. So you got to kind of look at the check to see how it went. So, but we was worried about not being able to get here since the whole Holy Week thing got mixed up. But we can't miss Night Weasels. Colin and the guys here do a great job, and the ski ward for letting us have it. And it's just different. It has a lot of climbing, and it was very different this year. I think this was the first time that it wasn't wet from rain. I mean, it was quite wet from dew. We don't have dew this thick in the south, I don't believe. But, so I still ended up running mud tires, and I think it was a good choice, even for such a fast course. But no, it was. I got the whole shot. I took off, and just went good and steady for the first time up the climb because I wanted to stretch it out a little bit. And then it was like a group of I think Peter was there, and the French guy that I didn't know, and Al, and I think Adam was still there. And then Peter put in a good attack, and it separated. I thought it was just me and him away, and I covered it. And then the French dude come by the next lap and just drilled it on the climb. And I was able to cover for about half to 3/4, and he was just too skinny. And I think I made up a little bit on the downhill that time, but then he just put tons back in on the long climb again the next time. So at that point I was settled in. I let Al pedaled across, and it was me and him. We was kind of working together to stay away from Adam and the group of 3 that he had. And I was like, well, I'll probably have to go, on the climb on the last lap. And coming down the descent 2 to go, I think Al hit something and dropped his chain, and I was like, well, I guess I need to ride on now. So it was tough luck, but I've been there, done that, and man, it was a battle. I thought we was going hard, and then the attacks went, so then the race started. I'll take it. I think it's my best Night Weasel so far with second, so looking forward to next year and see how it goes.
All right, so with you guys would come up as part of the whole Holy Week thing in the past. How does this trip work for you this way?
Well,
no Holy Week really.
Well, it's a little harder. We was going to try and get up and do midnight also, and we just couldn't make it out of town soon enough. So we did KMC, stayed at Shrewsbury where we normally are, and then I was like, we'll just stay, instead of going back home, stay up, do Night Weasels, and then have some fun out at River Point tomorrow evening, do some riding down to Warwick with those guys. They put in a lot of work. It's a nice park if you haven't checked it out. And then make our way on down to Charm City, pick up the C1 at Baltimore. And I guess we kind of made our own little mini Holy Week because Baltimore is back toward North Carolina, and then we're just going to skip Gloucester because it's tough to drive all the way back from North Carolina to the northern top tip point of Massachusetts for 2 C2s that are tough anyway.
All right,
but we love the course, but we'll miss it. Yeah, thanks, Tom.